Hey everyone, welcome back to our channel. I am Sonal, the heart and creator behind SOSA candles. I've been thinking a lot about what makes a home feel cozy, especially with New Year around the corner. And that's when it hit me. Why not make a candle that tells a story layer by layer? I was thinking how each one of us have different layers to our personalities, our lives, and that's what exactly our candle represents. Each layer has a different emotion, a different moment in time that you can share and cherish. Imagine this, you're having a tough day and you light one of our candles. As the layers shift, so does your mood. From a calming lavender to an uplifting citrus, it's almost a journey through emotions, helping you relax and find peace. So today I'm going to show you how I make these jars of joy. And guess what? We're filming the entire range next week, so they'll be available by January, just in time to add a special touch to your new year. Let's get started. First, we need to set up our jars. And these wick right here, these go straight into our jars and they've got to be just right. These jars are already cleaned. What I'm going to do is I'm going to use these wick stickers and insert the wicks inside of our jars. You can also use a straw or a wick holder, whichever works for you. This is a very simple and easy process and I really enjoy because it's almost therapeutic. So I've got my wicks right here and I'm going to place this exactly in the center of our candle. So that's the first one, and now comes the second one. We are done here, and now comes the part where we melt our wax. So I've just put my wax for melting, and now we're going to start with putting our colors and scents into our jars. Now on to melting the wax. This takes me back to the days when I started SOSA, and that's when I used to experiment in my kitchen. Every batch of wax melted is a reminder of how far we've come. We are making two candles from our dual essence collection. First one is lemon and eucalyptus and the second one is sandalwood and coconut. First I'm going to pour on our lemon and eucalyptus. In that, what we're going to do is we're going to have our base as eucalyptus followed by lemon. So I'll first start by pouring our base. And since it's a layer candle, we are going to add two colors. So it's almost like a dual essence, not only in colors but also in scents. I've poured my color now and I'm just going to stir it, and this is the best part when I can see all the colors have melted really nice, and this is when I'll add my fragrance. Okay, that's about it. I'll quickly stir my fragrance. The stirring has to be slow and steady, and stir it for about a minute, post which the wax and the scents are ready to be poured into our jar. So that's about it. Okay, it's about a minute now. I'm going to pour our wax to our jar. Paper cups are easy since I'm only making a smaller batch today. And that's it. My eucalyptus has been poured and I'm just going to let it set, and then I'll start with the lemon. In the meantime, I'm going to pour our second one, which is earthy sandalwood and roasted coconut. So now we're going to start pouring our lavender for our second candle, and I'm going to first start pouring out the color. and I'm looking for a matte output, hence I'm putting lesser color. Now I'm going to stir it with my stirring stick, and at the same time I'm just going to add my fragrance into it. As you can see, I have started picking my second candle and I've left this first candle to completely dry, because if I am going to pour my second color into this, which is already not cured, then the colors will mix and it's not going to work out. So hence I'm going to start with my second one, and I'll also suggest, if you are trying this at home, please make sure to let this dry for about 2 to 3 hours before you venture out into another color. And that is it. It's about a minute now. My color and my scent and the fragrance, everything has mixed well with my wax. Now we're only going to start pouring it out. A good practice is also to test it out once. So all you need to do is take a piece of paper and add the wax into it and see if that's the color you want. Otherwise, if you're comfortable and if you're confident, you can directly go with the pouring. So this is our purple. I really love how the color is turned out. It looks really nice and bright. So I'm just going to add another layer until I reach the midpoint. Okay, which is done. So now I'm going to use a bamboo stick and I'm going to let this solidify, and then we're going to start pouring out the second layers for both these candles. So now I'll apply the bamboo chopstick. That will help support my wick and will help it solidify. Now that this has been supported well, I'll let it solidify and I'll see you in some time. So I've already poured my eucalyptus and it is completely dried off. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to add my lemon, and we're just going to use the color yellow for the lemon, and I'm going to use lemon fragrance oil. So let's start. I have my melted wax over here. I'm just going to use a container and I'm going to pour my wax into it, post which we'll add our colors. Okay, so the first step is to pour our liquid soy wax into the container and then add the colors. Using lemon, hence I'm using yellow color. I think there's someone on the call. Hello? How me? I'm filming right now. I'll call you back. Okay. I'll check your Facebook post. Okay, I like it. Okay. I'll call you back. Bye. So sorry. Let's begin. So I've added my colors. Now I'm going to quickly stir it, and then we're going to add our fragrance oils. So I have my fragrance here and I'm using the lemon zest. So I've stirred it really nicely and the colors looking really nice, and I'll quickly start adding the fragrances. I think the first output itself looks really nice and I'm super hyped about the outcome. So this is the fragrance oil. I'm going to give it another good mix. 1 minute is very much apt. So we're just going to stir it for a minute and then go ahead with the pouring. As you can see, the lavender itself has settled really nicely. So after we complete this, we're going to move on to our lavender candle. Okay, that's it. I'm going to place it on the side and I'm going to start pouring my lemon. It is a really nice and bright color and it smells full of fresh lemons, and it is so uplifting and so refreshing. I really wish you were here, but you can always order them and experience it. So the lemon candle is poured and ready. Now I'm going to add the sandalwood in here. Okay, so the next one, sandalwood. I have just poured it. I'm going to add the essence. I've tried to sort of arrange it nicely, or for that matter in most organized way, because otherwise it becomes really clumsy. So I think when you are trying this at home, you just want to make sure that your workspace is really organized, so there is no confusion when you're working. So that's it. And you could also use a silicone mat, or some kind of paper or a newspaper, so that there are no oil spills, or there are no wax spills. So it is completely melted and completely mixed, because it's really cold here. My waxes are solidifying really fast, so I'm pouring at a higher temperature today. Please let me know what kind of weather you have in your country, and comment down and let me know from where you're watching. Okay, this is done as well. So we're going to complete our second candle. That's it. So I'm just going to let this solidify as well. And okay, yep, it's correctly aligned now. So I'm going to let both of these solidify, and I'll see you in a few hours. Welcome back, guys. So it's about 7 hours now that my both candles have completely fully set. Now we're going to let this cure for about 2 or more weeks, post which they'll be ready for burning. The curing time is really essential to make sure that they smell really good and the aroma is just as you imagine it to be. Each layer here is a part of a memory and emotion, and I can't wait for them to be a part of your stories too. So the final step before keeping this to cure is to just trim the wick. So I'm going to do that. Because this is a really tall candle, I had to only trim a little bit, and this will surely last you a very long time, because it's really tall and it takes up a lot of wax as well. And like I said, it's a dual essence candle, so it's going to bring out different emotions and different pieces of memories, and I really hope that you love it. You'll love it. Thank you so much for being with me in this video, and if you'd like to make a purchase, you can go to our website. And if you have found value in this video, I request you to please like my video and subscribe to my channel for more such content. I'll see you in the next video. Until next time, bye bye.